Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? I hope you're all staying strong and healthy. It is Sunday, May 30th, 2021, and we are finally getting closer to the end of stay-home order and major COVID-19 restrictions here in Toronto, Canada. Since COVID-19 hit in March 2020, most gyms were pretty much closed for the whole period of time, and people had not really opportunity to train anywhere else except for outdoors. I hear many people saying, "Oh, I can't wait to go back to the gym when gyms are allowed to open." Having said that, let me tell you what kind of man I would hate to become, doing my best to avoid this scenario at all costs. Here he is. Let me introduce to you Mr. I Don't Feel Like It. Mr. I Don't Feel Like It never lived a dream life. Mr. I Don't Feel Like It never reached his true potential. Mr. I Don't Feel Like It never owned a multi-million-dollar home. Mr. I Don't Feel Like It never tried and therefore never received. Mr. I Don't Feel Like Giving to others never received much in return. Mr. I Don't Feel Like Working hard never received the rewards of hard work. Mr. I Don't Feel Like Fighting through my tough times never lived to see the good times. Do not be Mr. I Don't Feel Like It. I know it is always easier to slip to that lazy and comfortable mode of cruising. Your mind will always come up with some quote-unquote good excuse when you simply don't feel like it, right? I'm not trying to imply to always go, go, go and never rest, give your body and mind time off to recover or enjoy yourself as much as you need to. From my own experience, it becomes very challenging only when I go way too hard and overtrain myself, end up getting sick, having to actually force myself to take that necessary break. Or when I get psychologically or mentally drained, dealing with life's ups and downs, causing me to question my priorities and whys. Let me know what is it for you that turns your best self into Mr. I Don't Feel Like It. Lastly, always remember, Mr. I Don't Feel Like It never reached his true potential, and I'm sure you don't want to waste it, never living your best life. Dream bigger, my friend. Peace out. Just like toward the end of 2020, I decided to start adding more speeches of people I have great respect for, learn from, study their work, and their messages strongly resonate with me and my own beliefs. Since it's been truly inspiring and motivational to consume this kind of content for me and my personal and professional growth, I thought it would be useful to all of you listening to these solocast episodes of Fighterpreneur's Live podcast to keep sharing more of these powerful speeches throughout 2021 as well. By reading a good number of books in the last 6 years on topics such as personal development, mindset, psychology, nutrition, health, performance, business, and the lessons of history, I realized there is so much copies of copies and so many repeatings when it comes to the core, main ideas or concepts on these very topics. Most of us already figured human beings are more similar than different from one another. Simply put, we have so much in common. I don't like to say the same thing twice. I feel if you have something original and interesting to say, you should say it. Otherwise, it's probably been said better. This is one of the main reasons I choose to share what's already out there toward what I personally gravitate and value, rather than pretending to be an expert on these extensively researched topics where the same core message was already told a million times with just very insignificant difference, often representing these ideas as their own. I'm also going to be mentioning products and services I use or find helpful in my everyday life. All the links for these products or services will be listed in the show notes for you to check it out. I hope you guys enjoy this new structure of episodes going forward, and I truly believe it will bring you even more inspiration and value worth your time listening. Appreciate your support and stay tuned. Here we go!
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that!
Fall forward. This is what I mean. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward.
What do you do when you fail, and how do you handle it?
All failure is psychological. Just think about that. This failure, this upset, this catastrophe. If you aren't dead, then it's just psychological. It's in your head. As long as you don't surrender, as long as you don't give up, as long as you don't quit, then you haven't failed.
Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you asked God for. You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process. Because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when he gets you on the other side of it, you're going to see exactly why it went that way. And you're going to be okay with it. Pull yourself together and quit tripping because you're in the process. God is processing you. He ain't through with you. If he was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning. He's going to fix it.
And I'm saying to you, what if all of us took that attitude after we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through? What if we have that kind of attitude? The cause repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
What do you do to live disciplined, fulfilling, and freedom life to the best of your abilities? And what do you do when you feel like not doing what you know you're supposed to be doing? Do you feel that guilty impact of not being disciplined at times, beating yourself up for it? And what do you do to motivate yourself to get back on track when your mind is looking for all kinds of excuses? Get in touch with me on Facebook or Instagram and let me know. Cool? I'm really curious how you deal with your own devil temptations that's trying to keep you off your best possible living, and that living is definitely not inside your lazy comfort zone. Stay strong and healthy, y'all. Dream big, take care, and see you again in 2 weeks for the next episode of Fighterpreneur's Life podcast. Peace out. Do me a favor, my friend. Please share your thoughts with me using the comment box below. Get in touch with me directly at Fighterpreneur on Facebook and Instagram, or through my blog at fighterpreneur.com, where you can find even more of this content, visuals, and other useful resources. I have some big news to share with you guys. I wanted to announce and invite you to check out my new YouTube channel at Fighterpreneur's Life, where I'll be posting great motivational videos for more inspiration and happiness almost daily. So please go ahead and make sure you watch and subscribe, never missing these amazing videos I put together for you to help you stay motivated and ideally remaining on top of our extraordinary lives we are all gifted with. I'm going to list all the links and resources in the show notes so you can easily go back and check everything I mentioned in this episode. Sounds good? Here you go. That's all from me for this episode. So hope you guys enjoy listening and learn something new, actionable and useful once again.